this here's Jim Bob.
Right now you're watching Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenchin'. The best damn redneck fixer-up show on the goddamn YouTube. We'll teach you how to fix it, and that's on a budget. Thanks for tuning in.
Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenchin'. Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenchin'.
This here's Clint.
And this here's Jim Bob.
And we're back with another episode of Whiskey, Wheels, and Wrenchin'.
Oh, yeah.
Now, today we on the show, what we got for you is a brake job.
Yep.
We're going to be replacing the front and rear brake pads on a 1997?
98.
98 Lexus E200.
ES300. That's a sports edition, I think.
That might be what it is.
Could be wrong.
Now, some people commonly refer to this as a drug dealer car.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
So, well, let's get to it.
All right. All right, well, first thing we got to do is we got to open up this hood right here. We need to take that cap off the brake fluid reservoir and maybe do some things with that. So, give it a little hit. Right there, I mean, shit, it ain't rocket science. Let's get down to this.
Now right here is where you put the brake fluid in. This is the brake fluid reservoir. You gotta get the cap off of here, which is just one of them little rubber caps, little shitty one. That way whenever you're compressing the brake caliper later on, it's gonna push the air back through here instead of putting air in your lines. Pretty simple shit. Now this red wire here is an aftermarket wire. We're not totally sure what the hell it's doing in here, but in our car, we don't care. All right. Now, next thing we got to do, there's two bolts back here, hold this brake caliper to the brake rotor. Well, it actually holds it to the frame of the wheel master frame thingy. So we got to get these two out. That way we can take this sumbitch off, switch out them brake pads, slap it all back together, and on our way we go. All right.
Oh man, it's torrential downpouring out there. We don't care. We work no matter what. So now I'm taking this housing off. Oh, she's a little tight. Oh, she's a little tight. I might need some lube. I think whenever it's too tight, you always want to put some lube in there. You don't want to strip out your bolts or your ratchets. Oh, you don't want to have a shaft that's stripped. You know what? Now I can't get this. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm putting all my weight into it. So what I do in this case is get somebody stronger. That's Clint. He weight lifts and shit, so we're going to get him to do this. Jesus Christ, sometimes you got to swallow your pride and just ask your buddy, because sometimes it just won't get done if you don't. Oh, I got her. Never mind. Maybe I'll cough up that pride because I'll keep it to myself. All right. Yeah, oh, wow. It's an easy, oh, yeah, it's a ratchet here. It's an easy job right here once you get that crack. All right, so didn't need no penetrating lube. Let's see here. Oh. Don't want to lose that bolt. That's the first part. And I think this other part's right here. Shit. Maybe it just comes off. Maybe, oh, the part's down here. Oh yeah, it fits. It's gotta be it. Oh, another one of these. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. You want leverage. Leverage is a real important thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back in high school, they used to call me Snap Bolt Jim Bob. I used to just snap bolts all the time. So snap mayonnaise jars, just whatever you can't get open, I'll snap it for you. Just use that leverage. All right. Now I think, well, goddamn, there's 100 bolts on this thing or something. Hey, Clint, give me. Oh, there, Clint, give me a hand.
Alright, now, one little trick here that I didn't tell Jim Bob about makes this a little easier. Get yourself a hammer or a big screwdriver. Little tap. Couple little taps there. Loosen that shit up right there. You get your screwdriver in there, got a big one. Get the little prying action. Comes right off. Now be careful when you take this bitch off. You don't want to drop it. Because if you rip this hose right here, that's your brake hose. That's where all the fluid goes in. It makes this little piston right here go in and out. Now if you rip that hose, you're in for a whole heap of shit. You got to replace it, and it's not going to be cheap. And it's a pain in the ass. So we got that out. Now let's set that up on top here. Hopefully that won't fall. Jim Bob's brakes. I keep saying Jim Bob's brakes because, well, let's face facts. Jim Bob ain't doing his job, so I'm doing it for Jim Bob. I mean, he's helping. So his brakes are right here. A little pry off there. That front brake ain't too bad. That don't look too bad at all. One more here. That one. That brake ain't too bad either. I would probably put these back on and charge the person as if I've done the job because, hell, these don't need replaced. And it's safe to assume that the other side is just as good as this side because why would they wear differently? So, there you go. We're only going to do the back style if they need replaced, and we're going to charge them like we did the front. Common sense. Alright, now we pulled off the other side because we're not going to be one of them shady garages that doesn't really check what you're working on, turns around, sends you out the door, doubles your bill. We're not going to be like that. That was a joke. So we pulled off the other side, and it turns out the other side is down pretty good. So we are going to go ahead and replace them with the new ones. And I mean, I don't know if you can even see it there, but there's a big difference. Hold that up to the light. Big difference in the pad thickness right there. So we're going to go ahead and toss these old sons of bitches in the garbage, start on putting these new ones in, and we're going to have to compress the piston in here because it's not going to go in the way it is. And one last thing, a little safety note for you. We have this car up on a hydraulic jack. Now you're not going to want to put your feet or anything under there because you should never trust a hydraulic jack. That son of a bitch can break at any time, come crashing down, and next thing you know, you're on Forrest Gump riding in a wheelchair. That's the way it happens. Alright, let's get started here. Alright, now right here is the piston we were talking about. This is the brake caliper right here. And whenever you push the brake pedal inside, fluid pumps through here, goes into this piston, pushes this out, clamps it against the rotor here, and that's what makes you stop. So what we got to do is we got to take a C-clamp here. Now you can buy expensive, fancy caliper compressor tools, or you can buy $5 C-clamp at a garage sale, and then you make a what do they call that? For lack of better words, a fancy compressor tool out of it. What you do is you take a block of wood, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have right here caliper depressor. So right here is my fancy caliper depressor tool. Set that in there. Put your clamp on here. Now I got to open it up a little bit more. Put your clamp on there, and then you just slowly turn it in, and it's going to compress that piston so that whenever you put your new brakes on there, you got room to slide them over top of the rotor there. So you slowly turn that in, and this is why we took the lid off the brake fluid reservoir earlier, so it'll push the air and the fluid back out of here, up out of the thing, and it don't suck no air. Now we'll just get that turned in. And you don't want to go the whole way in because then the damn thing might stick on you and then you're screwed again. So you go most of the way in, but not all the way. Sometimes it's a little harder to turn, but that should be good enough right there. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's in there further than it was. So we're going to take these here, put them in where they go. If I can see the damn things. Slot right there, slot right there. And it's supposed to pop in there like something like that. And we'll tap. Don't do that. We'll tap over there. Same thing with the one in the back. Now all brakes are different. Your car, your truck, whatever it might be you're working on, might have a different setup. But this is the way Lexus does it. And it's pretty easy. It works for us. Alright. So we're going to get this one in here in the back. It goes in them slots. Put this back on. Since we compressed that, should slide over this. Put the bolts back in it, put the wheel back on. That's all she wrote. Alright. Alright, now we tried to put it on and the piston wasn't pushed back in far enough, so we got to use the the special caliper depressor tool. Press that piston back in a little bit further and give her another go and see how she works. These are a pain in the ass. Three more to go. Now, as you can see right here, Jim Bob was taking the brakes back off. Because after seeing the other side and seeing how messed up they were, we figured it'd probably be best if we, did them both at the same time. That way, when it comes maintenance time, you just switch them both out, and so you don't have to sit there and look and see which one's bad and which one was good. Common sense, really.
Whiskey, wheels, and wrenching. Whiskey, wheels, and wrenching.
Now, something you want to make sure is that these things are slightly curved. So the slightly curved end goes, like if you were going to put it on the outside, that way it kind of, can you see that, Jim Bob? See how it's almost curved exactly the same as the caliper? Or the rotor? That's the way it's supposed to be. So when you put it on, it goes on the same way. Oh, same thing as that one right there. That's the son of a bitch going on right here. Knock the damn plastic cover piece off it. Backwards. Alright, well, I'll get that put back in there, compress the caliper, slap it all back together, then we'll move to the back. Alright. Well, now we've got the car turned around, we're going to do the back brakes. But first things first, you got to take a minute to take a break. You got to, what do they call that? Treat yourself. Oh, look what we have here in the freezer. We got some Firefly Low Country Sweet Tea. Chilled. Wonder what this tastes like. That tastes pretty good. We'll put that back in there so it stays cool. Alright, back to work. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to recommend that this client get some new tires. Because these ones, well, as you can tell, they're pretty well fucked. I'll be goddamn. Now, something to take note of right here is these are kind of like the front ones. On the bottom, you got a bolt you got to take off. On top, you got a bolt you got to take off. You would think. But Lexus, for some stupid ass reason, did not put a bolt on the top. Instead, there's a pin through here, and there's something kind of squishy on the outside edge here. I don't know what the hell it is. But unlike a regular car, it does not have 2 bolts. Hell, I don't know. Oh well, let's get it apart. Alright, there we go. We got her. She's a snug one. There we got it. And right there, this is definitely a bicep workout. Alright. Just crank it away. This is why you probably shouldn't drink while you're doing the job, because that alcohol makes you warm, and doing all this working makes you warm and out of breath. You goddamn tired now. Alright, there's that. Oh, that son of a bitch even got anti-seize on it. That's a good thing. Alright. Now, knock it loose. Wear glasses when you do this. Stuff flies in your eyes. There. Big screwdriver. Give it a little wiggle there. A little wiggle down here. Pop her off. Somehow. There we go. There we go. Oh, now, again, watch your damn brake line. And we're just going to roll that right up on top like that. These are ground down a little bit. Yeah, well, that one's definitely done. As you can see right there, that is the warning bar. And it is all ground to shit. So that means it's time to replace them. Alright, back ones. Warning bar goes on the back. Alright. Where the hell is that going there? I think it's in place. And the front one, remember the trick we showed you? Goes on just like that. Pretty proud of that trick. Just made that shit up. Alright, now I had to bring out a bigger clamp because this one is a little different. So it goes on there a little different. Put the damn specialized brake caliper tool in there like that. Well, you gotta open the clamp up first, or it ain't gonna work anyway. Then you gotta drop some shit like that. Put it in there like that, and you gotta hold it. And this is really where God should have gave you 3 arms. But he cheaped out on you, and he only gave you 2. So your shit's all in the way. And you can't really do what you need to do. Don't, I'll get Jim Bob, I'll get it. I will get it, Jim Bob. Just get like in there like that. And why the hell, there, it's not fitting very well. Jim Bob, get out of the way. You're in my way. See? I got this under control. And give it a little crank of room, and it's slipping off. So that means that's not going to work. You have to reposition. There we go. I think we got it this time. Yeah. Slowly twist the ring. Like that. Oh, she's going in nice and smooth. That's good. Well, I like when she goes in nice and smooth. Because when there's friction behind pushing her in, then, well, you're probably not supposed to be in that hole then. I mean, or like depressing the caliper like this is what I'm trying to say. I mean, alright, so we got that in there. Swing that back down around. Watch that brake line. And it fits on there. I'll lay it down here. Got this thing here, which doesn't want to go in there for something. Oh, shit, dropping stuff. Now right there is this little plate thing. Little piece of tin. I don't know what the hell it's for. We'll put it back on there because that's where it came. Clips right on the brake pad there like such. So get on there, you little bastard. Bitch. There. Clip on. Where the hell are you? Ow! Pinching my fingers. There, it's right on there like nice and easy. All right, now that there's supposed to get over there. It don't want to go for some reason. I don't know why that don't go. I find it's best to just hammer shit. Because a lot of times when you're trying to figure out why things don't work, good beat will do the trick. That ain't moving it. How the hell did I get the other side on? Let's maybe knock some rust off it. Not going. We'll get back to you. Alright, well, I'm not sure what the hell I did, but I did do a bunch of hammering. And hammering usually seems to fix everything. So we got it over the thing there, got the pin, there's a screw thingy there, it goes in. Doesn't line up very well, so you have to beat it a little bit and get stuff in your eyes. But you beat it a little bit, eventually, there, let me get it where it needs to go. Oh, no, not yet. Come on, you little bastard. That might be it. I think we got it. Yep, we got it. We got it. Wrenching on the phone. Driving in a tractor. Wrenching her down. Standing in the rain after a storm has passed. Don't give a damn about my lady. Don't give a damn. Alright, it's tight. So go ahead, throw the wheel back on, and we're good to go. Alright.
Whiskey, wheels, and wrenching. Whiskey, wheels, and wrenching.
Alright, now as we were doing this, we got the brakes done, and we happened to notice something. They got a damn headlight out. So we got us a headlight, picked that up on the way, and we're going to throw that headlight in. I think it's a low Jim Bob, is it a low beam or a high beam?
Oh, there's a low beam right there.
Oh. Glad you're
Damn it!
Go get the damn bulb and let's get to work here. We got shit to do.
You know, throw my chips.
Well, right here we got an H7 halogen bulb. Now this here is it's a little tight down in here. So, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's definitely a pain in the ass. But we'll get her done. I just want to make sure that it is in fact a low beam, because as you saw, Jim Bob was eating chips and not paying attention the whole damn lot. So we're going to take a look and make sure we got the right light first. Alright, now right there where that red wire is, that there is the low beam. Now this here is, I don't remember how this comes off. I think there's a little, okay, you got to pull this rubber boot out. Can you see that boot there? It's a little hard to see. There's a little boot right here.
Oh yeah.
Pull that out. And just pulls off there like that, like such. And somehow comes out of there. Okay, it pulls the whole thing out like that. No, well, you know, anyways, it pulls the plug off. Now in there, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that down there? There's a little metal piece right here. See that right there?
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, well that there just pops down off. Somehow. Like that. Pulls up.
Oh wow.
And the bulb comes out like that. Now it's very little lightheaded. I'm gonna blame it on sitting up too fast, not drinking. Alright, now it's very careful that with a new bulb, you don't touch the bulb like that, because it's gonna fuck up the bulb. And it's also important, I like to keep my fingers on it like I took it out. So that when I put it back in, I'm putting it back in the same way. You got it? You can set motion right there. So, get the new bulb out here.
Wait, what's that motion again?
It goes like this, right into the socket.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So take this new bulb out. Careful not to drop it, not to break anything, not to touch it. basically pretend like that bulb is not even there. Oh no, that's a bad analogy. Make sure you're very careful with it. There we go, like that. I think it went like that. Now, did it go like that? It might have went like that. That don't look like it makes any. Don't look like it sits right. Let's compare it to the other. They are, in fact, the same bulb. So it goes like that. Sits on there like that somehow. Now we got to put the sumbitch back in there. Putting it back in is not the hard part. The hard part's getting that little metal clip up around it. So we got to lift that up. Never gonna lift you up. Never gonna let you down. Okay, get that in there like such. Get in there, you son of a bitch. You'll know what's in there because it'll fit in there tight. I think it's in there. Get that down. It'll only go one way. And then that goes around somehow. It ain't sitting in there. And it's not in there right. Can't be in there right. Alright, now we got a problem. The bulb has come off of the thing. So therefore, the bulb is not in there right. And now I can't get the bulb out. There we go. Oh shit, got it. Got it, we're safe. No bulbs were harmed in the making of this video. Now why doesn't that sit in there better? Now I would think that a company like Lexus would design their lights so that the son of a bitch sits in there pretty good. I don't know why they didn't. Now I'm right, let's give it another shot. Well that, I don't believe is right. I think it actually goes like that. Pretty sure. Because if you look, there's this notch here, little thingy sticks out. And then inside the back there, which you can't see shit because we're behind the battery. But it actually sits in there like that. Alright, let's get that little metal thing out of the way. This is a pain in the ass. Most people would take the battery out to do this probably. But we are not really all that smart. That's not right either. Yep, that ain't right. Yep, that don't feel right. The damn bulb came out again. You son of a bitch. Now it fell down in there. Luckily it didn't fall too far. They're not that way this way. And these things are very sensitive. And they break pretty easy. You know what else breaks pretty easy? My goddamn temper. I get a little worked up when I do these. That son of a bitch. That is the right damn way. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There she is. That feels right. Ouch, hurt my finger. I think we got her, Jim Bob. Yep, I think we got her. We got her. Alright. Now let's put this little plug back on. Oh wait, no, don't put the plug on. Put the boot on. Boot gotta go on. This boot is a bad design. Because it goes in there like that. Which I'm sure you can't see a damn thing. Because it's just a tight spot. Then we gotta plug her in. Just plug her in. If she wants to go in. This holds true to a lot of things in life. Sometimes you just want to stick it in. And she don't want to let you put it in. But we got her in. Alright. Let's check the lights and make sure they work. Low beam, Jim Bob. Low beams work. High beams. We got high beams, Jim Bob. Alright, we're in good shape.
Well, that's it. Got the brakes done.
Oh yeah.
Got the light done.
Yep. Light was harder than the brakes were.
It was surprisingly a pain in the ass.
So, you know, good thing about having our own garage where we do work for people is we make money off of this.
That's right. We make money off other people's misfortune. Their inability to really be a man and do their own brakes.
That's right. So let's see what this all made us. All right. So the actual cost for the parts was $50 $52.97.
All right, well, we'll mark it up about 20%.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because that's what you got to do. Because we're not getting, how do they say that? We're not getting a company discount or anything.
Yeah.
So we got to mark it up and make a little money off the parts. So,
That's true. We might want to
charge them $75 for parts.
maybe 30. We'll talk that over.
$80 for parts.
That's
Sounds good.
$80 for parts. And then what do you think labor?
Oh,
man,
well,
I was annoying.
How much time we got in there? We got about 2 hours.
And then you add
So
on
let's
top,
round that off to even 5 hours.
and then the annoyance of it.
Yeah, about $60 an hour times 5. That's $300 right there.
Yep.
And then throw in like a pain and agony cost. There's another
Yeah.
$10.
Oh man.
So where we at? We got $310 for the labor. What we say, $80 for parts.
Yeah.
$390. Just round the whole thing over. Taxes, tags, titles, all that good shit. $400.
Oh yeah.
For 4 brakes. That's $100 a brake. That ain't bad.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically we threw in the light bulb for free.
That's true.
You think about it that way.
Well, kinda, but we
tell 'em, man.
got that light bulb for. We're lucky with that light bulb. Is what I want to say.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of times you come in, a car comes in here, they just want their brakes done. You got to find those other things that are wrong with this, so you can tack up that money.
Right. We happened to find that for them. We saved them from getting a ticket.
Yes, we
Now
did.
we might have charged them a little bit of extra money,
They might have paid for 4 light bulbs.
but in the long run, when they get pulled over by the cops for having a light bulb out,
Yep.
they would have had to pay a fine right there. That fine would have been cheap.
And they'll be thanking us.
That's right.
Man, wow. Well, that was another car down.
That's right. Well, till next time, Whiskey Wheels and Wrenchin.
That's right.
We'll see you later.